Saydnaya Prison, located in Syria, is notorious for its brutal treatment of detainees. In this emotional and heartfelt video, a former prisoner shares his personal story of survival and hope from inside the prison walls. With tear-jerking details, he recounts the harsh conditions, human rights abuses, and inhumane treatment he endured during his time at Saydnaya. This powerful and touching testimony is a must-watch for anyone interested in human rights, social justice, and the realities of life inside one of the world's most feared prisons. Get ready to be moved by this former detainee's courageous story of resilience and survival.
He hits you or punches you or slaps you. The important thing is that they torment you, make you feel the torture. I remember a person came to someone from Dara specifically and said to him, "You killed 6." He replied, "Brother, I swear I did not kill. I did not take up my weapon." He tortures him, yeah. Beating, and torture and electricity. They use electricity and they have devices that shock, that is the electrocute. It's like they are killing me. They torture you. They want you to confess that you killed 6 people. My brother, I didn't kill anyone. For example, there was a young man with me. Also a religious man. The judge was with us. There were grievances between him and the investigator. So what did they accuse him of? Incitement against the state from the pulpit. By God, he didn't incite anything. They put that on him out of spite. And his execution was sentenced because of this cane going down and the green cable or the yellow pipe coming up. Start. That's it. I can't take it anymore. Brother, what do you want? I'll sign whatever you want. I admit, I have no problem at all. Just let me die. I've died 1,000 times. The investigator killed me. He said, "As God is my witness, I will not let you rest and die." It was torture. And what we saw and what we felt, we say, by God, it's a pity for the detainees. I mean, it's a shame. Such a terrible thing. The brutality that happened in Assad's intelligence branches, very brutal in intelligence. It's like they make your head on the ground. Hit, until we reached the coffee place. We also got slapped there. And everything was stolen. I mean, they handed me over at the Air Force Intelligence in Kabul. I had my bags with me, for example, my IDs. There was some money, some cards, and my sunglasses. They pulled the bag away. Why would they say, "He's wasted on the juice. He's dead. There's no need to take anything with him"? In Damam, we don't know if we're losing or where we're heading. We only found ourselves being dropped off like that. And they opened the door, put your hand on your eye, and started yelling at us. We don't know the name Saydnaya. I don't know the name Saydnaya, just in an area called Saydnaya. But I don't know the name Saydnaya. They started hitting us and kicking. Hand on your eye, you such and such, started with insults and curses. As soon as they received us, they started kicking and hitting. So they understand the difficulty, horror. That's not natural. Surprised, he comes to me and asks, "What's your name?" First slap, the second on the cheek. He says, "Kuru, so-and-so, what's your job?" He says, "This and that." He tells me, "Ara, you're a corrupt sheikh. You're this kind of sheikh. You're this, and that." I was wearing a galabia. I told you, of course, the galabia. After 6 months, it started to stop. I wasn't bathing. It had shaved off. Our situation was very forced. The galabia was worn in the shayal. It was torn from the back since I was being electrocuted. I swear to God, on the last day of the interrogation, the investigator took me. He started beating me at dawn until the Maghrib call to prayer. "You received money from Saudi Arabia." I swear I did not receive any money at all. I did not receive money, I told him. Then I said, "My brother, if I receive money, how can I get you 1,000,000? He said, "No, Otto, no, that's too much. How can you bring me 1,000,000 liras?" I said, "1,000,000. He said, "No, where from?" I said, "Okay, 100,000. He said, 100,000. He said 20 something. I told him 20 something, 120,000. He asked, "Who are you going to bring?" I said, "What do you mean? Are you going to call your wife?" They brought me my phone and said, "Turn on the speaker, and if you twist a word, we'll slaughter you." He turned on the speaker in front of me, and yes, he cried and suffered, and I heard my children's voices. Honestly, it deeply affected me. Now, when I imagine the situation, I swear, it's a very emotional moment. It's been almost more than 70 days since I've heard a dry tone lift something off of me. One day I heard them saying, "Papa, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. It affected me deeply psychologically. She said to me, "Where are you? Don't you know where I am?" My wife didn't know where I was. I lost